So I got a call from our neighbors this morning, and she thought that our dogs were out, and she said, do you have a gray pit bull that's out? And I said, no. But of course, me being me, I had to go get it. Hi, sweetie. She's sleeping. Hi, girlie. Hi, sweetie. I'll leave you.
Take some pictures of her.
Oh my goodness. So we found the owners.
It's not a...
Come on.
My baby.
It is looking like it's about to rain here, which is not a common Vegas thing.
Sense.
Not a common thing. Lance had this cool umbrella up here because he was welding on the ladder, but now that it's gonna rain and it's windy, you can't really weld aluminum in the rain, or the wind.
The wind messes.
Yes.
Here's our top solar, how it's gonna look. So we have one panel up right now. We're gonna run 3 here. So we have 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. It seems like we're gonna have a lot of extra room, so we might buy like another panel for the front, one here. Not sure yet.
All right, so we're talking about solar today. So, I've just recently learned how to do this, so I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna tell you what I've done and how I've done it. We're running 600 watts of solar panels, so 6 100-watt solar panels. And then we're running 400 amp hours of batteries. So we're running AGM batteries right now. We have our charge controller, our inverter, and our breaker box all sitting under a couch. I'm building this kind of like a computer case, so I'm gonna have fans in here running anytime the inverter is running, so that way we can maintain a cool temperature. And these are all Renogy products. I like Renogy because they're just sleek, simple, and they're very easy to use. The charge controller and the inverter both have temperature sensors running down to our battery bank. Because it is outside and we live in a desert, I'm concerned about the batteries getting too hot. So now we have 2 systems to monitor that at all times. In theory, it should all work out. If not, hopefully we can add more batteries or more solar. All right, so what I got going on here, this is gonna be a ladder. So obviously I'm making out of aluminum, just like the roof rack, weight, erosion, all that stuff. That's why I chose aluminum. It's a little harder to work with, but I'm learning. I'm getting there, making it work. So what I'm doing is, since the bus isn't square, I fit it up. I measured, made some rough cuts, and put it up there, and then tacked it all together while it was up on the bus. So that way now I have a frame to work off of, and now that I'm on a somewhat flat table, I can actually make it flat and make it work. So here's that.
What'd you do? Oh yeah! Looks like one sturdy ladder. Nice.
It's a good amount of clearance.
Look at that clearance. I haven't done anything, but so far he's built the ladder, and it's a ridiculously wide ladder, but it works. Any size person can climb up this ladder, no problem.
And fit, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. The clearance on this thing is immaculate.
You know, like carry up tools or like tires or something. That's why it's so wide.
You did not do it on purpose. Lance has also been working on our solar panels, wiring them up, and he's doing them in a very particular way to make it extra good, I guess.
Oh, so I cut off all these pigtails because I think they're dumb. And I needed to extend these wires anyways, because just since we're laying them out this way, these wires are designed for being laid out like side by side, like the panel next to this panel. And then I also drilled holes and bolted them together, so now it's like one unit.
That food bag was flying in the air and I like smacked him and he freaked out. What are you doing?
So I taught them a emergency word in case they're ever running at something. They get super yummy treats every time they come to it, pretty much. So let's test them. Them as in the dogs. You're already here, princess, you know. Focus! You got here quick, dude. Okay, so we've been waiting to finish up the roof rack for a day where it wasn't windy, and in Vegas for the last like 2 weeks it's been windy every single day, and today's the day to finish it up. So Lance is going to be welding on all of the supports, and I'm going to be prepping all of the wood to put on the roof rack. All of the wood is going to be like our surface, like walking area for the deck, and then we're also going to be covering up this side area with wood too. Hey guys, go! Measuring out where all of our supports are going to go so we can screw all of the wood in.
I should have done this before we put it on the roof, but I didn't, and now I'm paying for it. But anyways, I'm adding supports, like studs essentially, all the way through around the roof here.
Let's just say this. It took a lot of prep work, a lot of sanding, a lot of cursing, a lot of sweating, a few sunburns to get here. And now that we're here, it feels so good.